We're joined today by Amanda Celata and Celata and Dumond of the St. Joseph's College field hockey team. You guys just defeated Husson in a NAC semifinal game here on campus. Guys, great win. Congratulations. Now you move on to the championship game. We're going to play at Castleton, who defeated Farmington 7-0 today. But first, let's focus on what you guys did today. Kelsey, you scored the first goal of the game in the 38th minute, and Amanda, you assisted on both of the goals. You guys' offense seemed to click a little bit. You guys outplayed them for the most part. Late in the game, it got interesting. But maybe Amanda, I can ask you this question. This is your second year being a sophomore. Last year, you guys you one and done kind of over at New England College. This year, you're going deep into the playoffs, going to the championship. Talk about that.
Well, I think we definitely have high intensity. Like, we know we want to win. We know we did good this season. We had a really good record, and we could just keep up with these teams. And we just came in knowing that we needed to play strong, and we just needed to play the game that we know how to play. And since preseason, we've had a really good season, so we just knew that we could do it and had the confidence.
And Kelsey, you've played a huge role on this team as a freshman. You've scored some big goals for this team this year. Talk about what it's like for you as a freshman coming in, having such success. The team is very successful. 15-3 this year is just unbelievable. And now you guys are going to the championship.
Well, personally, it feels amazing. I've never been to a championship game before in my life. But the best part, I think, is the support I get from the rest of my teammates. The seniors this year are great role models. It's nice to have that. Like, not every team has great leaders like that. But as a freshman, it's really helpful. But I'm so excited. I can't wait.
You guys are both underclassmen. Amanda, like we said, you're a sophomore. This program has not had great success against Husson in the NAC tournament. Now, this is your last year in the NAC, moving to the GNAC, a newly formed field hockey league next year. So this could be the last time you play Husson for a while, depending on non-conference schedules and whatnot. How does it feel? I know you guys know, the upperclassmen were talking, maybe it's our turn.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you guys to beat Husson this year in the playoffs?
I felt so good beating them. I mean, just I can't even explain it. Like, I know the history behind it and stuff, and like I wasn't there to experience it. But even last year, I think we lost like 2-0. I don't know what the score was, but this year coming in and beating them twice, it just feels so good. I'm just so happy.
Now, Kelsey scoring the first goal in the 38th minute. It took a while for us to get some goals, and all three of the game's goals were scored in the second half. Just kind of for those that didn't see it, maybe didn't watch the video or weren't there, just explain the goal. A pass from Amanda.
Yeah, pretty much we always practice getting someone on post, and that's where I played, and Amanda saw the perfect opening and just slid it through, and I just got lucky, got my stick on it, got behind the goalie.
Nice. And that was a very exciting moment for this team, obviously, after so long, having so many chances. You guys outshot them 15-1, but they had a 14-6 advantage in penalty corners, and the majority of their penalty corners seemed to come in the latter part of the second half. They really put on the pressure late in the game, and it seemed like just kind of holding our breath, making sure you guys hold on, and they scored in the 60th minute. Let's talk about the end of the game, your mentality of just holding on in that situation.
Yeah, like our defense definitely was there. They were very confident, and they had their six down, and they just knew what they were doing. And they had an amazing game. Like, every single one of the defense, they played great. And without them, like, they had their clears out, and we could pass it up, and we had time management. We just kept the ball, just kept shooting up in the corners, and then we were just
Yeah, our defense is very consistent. They saved us there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Guys, what was Coach Lewis's message before the game and after the game? Was it relief? Was there a sense of, all right, we haven't done this yet, we haven't reached our ultimate goal? What did he have to say?
Pretty much after the game, he was really focused on our next game. It's always moving forward, but he wants us to push ourselves as hard as possible to beat Castleton on Saturday.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware. I don't know that many people are, but for Coach Lewis today, this was the big win for Coach Lewis.
Yeah,
100.
I had no idea either, but that's awesome.
His 100th win. Now, guys, you're part of history there. You played awesome. Both of you played a big role in Coach Lewis's 100th win. What does that mean to you guys personally?
He has done so much for our team, and it feels great to be able to give back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's brought us all together since the beginning, and I've never had such a good coach before, and he's just kept us up and given us all confidence, and I know we'll do well in the championship.
Yeah, that's great. Because Coach, he definitely puts everything into coaching.
Yeah, he does.
And you can
That's
see it on
awesome.
game days. He's very passionate over
Very.
there. Now let's look forward a little bit to Castleton. This team has just kind of rolled through the tournament with a lot of goals. The top seed. You guys lost to them earlier in the year, 3-0 at their place. That was kind of a low point for this team. You lost 2 in a row. I think LaSalle was right after that.
Yeah.
Really taken off since then. Different team right now, do you think, than what Castleton saw before?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're all together now, and if we play like we have been playing the past 2 games, we'll have a good game with them. I think it's going to be a good shot. It's going to be definitely a good game.
I think they're going to underestimate us.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to come in thinking they're going to win.
Yeah.
We're going to show them wrong.
Now, one of the buzzwords around field hockey for us is turf.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we hear it a lot. We even hear after the game, you can hear players, parents from opposing teams, turf. You kind of hear it. How much of an advantage is that for Castleton, or is it an advantage at all on Saturday?
I don't think it's much of an advantage for them. I mean,
No.
Playing on grass is usually more difficult, so it's easier for us to get good touches on turf. We usually play better on turf, so it's harder for people to come here and play on grass, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, your regular season schedule was loaded with games on turf fields. You
Very
only had
true.
6 regular season games on our grass here. So that could help you in the playoffs too when it comes to the championship at Castleton.
Yeah.
Home field advantage seemed to be big today. We had a really good crowd today.
Yeah,
Kind of,
that was nice.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, classes are tough at 2:00 on a Wednesday, but I think people were filtering down. Home field advantage for Castleton. Obviously, they're going to have their crowd there. How does that affect your team?
I think we just have to not think about the crowd at all. It's just us and Castleton on the field, and we have to do what we came there to do.
Yeah, most of our families usually go anyways, so
Right.
I feel like that's all we really need is just to have them, because they've been to every single game, and they've even traveled to Castleton last time we played them. So when they're there, I think we'll have the support we need.
Awesome. Guys, congratulations on an excellent effort today. It was a great game to watch, and we hope, all of us here hope that you pull it off on Saturday and get that NAC championship in your last year in the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.